right, taking a look now at our forecast. I have to say, we were talking about how absolutely stunning the weather was this weekend.
Yes.
Today, for me personally, a little warm. A little warm.
Well, the good news is that graphic says 18 days until fall, so there you have it.
We're counting down, and I mean, we
ready.
get another taste of fall back in our extended forecast. So all of you, including Isabel, who might not love today's forecast, there's relief coming in. There's also weather for you to open up your windows again. I know a lot of you have the AC going. I would not stop that tonight. I'd keep it going at least for the next several days. And the reason being is temperatures are going to hold at least close to where they should be all the way through about Thursday. Tomorrow, we still trend about 10 degrees warmer, but by Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we are in the low 70s. The muggy meter, though, that's the catch. We get a cold front to approach us tomorrow, but we've got an area of low pressure that's going to spin with us. So it actually brings us extra moisture too, but in the way of wet weather. So you won't have to get out and water the gardens, the flowers, but we stay pretty humid, at least all the way through the weekend. I think we start to see a little extra relief. We get a hint of it on Friday, but closer to maybe Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. So we do have a few extra days to be very patient. Our temperatures at the moment are either in the mid to upper 80s, but it does feel like we're in the 90s. At least area wide, it's feeling even warmer, and that's because the number in yellow on your screen is the heat index value, which takes into account how humid it is outdoors. And believe me, it is tropical in nature. Across the region, things are very similar. In fact, Washington, D.C. approaching that triple-digit mark as they head through the afternoon and evening. It's 76 in Boston. It's still close to 90, though, in Minneapolis. They're closer to the actual front, and I'll show you that in just a second. And you can see what actually separates from the front as well as where the dry air is and in the more muggy air. And it's all across the eastern half of the country right now. We will eventually work in some moisture. It's just going to take a hot second. There's actually rainfall through the Buckeye State right now. You have to head all the way back out to the western part of the state, and it's a slow mover. And that's because high pressure, at least this time of the year, isn't completely clean. We get a few isolated showers associated with that. But all of this activity really starting to flare up with the daytime heat of the day. It'll start to diminish. And then by tomorrow, we've got that actual cold front to the north and west of us on our doorstep. You don't have to worry about weather this evening. I think that holds off. I think closer to the islands, you might see some activity over the lake, but other than that, that's about it. We do get some extra cloud cover in here for our western communities this evening. Temperatures drop from near 90 right now, and we still hold in the 80s as we approach 10 p.m. So again, don't open the windows tonight. Keep them closed. Our rain chances go up as we head through your Wednesday. Not really pronounced through the early part of the day. I think our best bet is going to be an actual line of showers and thunderstorms that develop during the second half of the day. We will have the chance for some isolated activity early in the day. Here's your National Zymer hour-by-hour forecast through the day tomorrow. This is 9:30, the timestamp in the upper right-hand corner of your screen. Here's that line I'm talking about. We start to switch the wind direction, but watch the system completely start to pivot as we go through the day on Thursday too. It's just going to spin about. So what that does for us is there will be dry time built in. There will be some windows of sunshine, but there also will be the chance for some spotty wet weather as we continue through the day on Thursday. That lingers into Friday. We can't rule out a spotty shower even on Saturday and Sunday, but in your Union Home Mortgage extended forecast, Isabel, there's relief for you and there's relief for a whole lot of folks at home, including myself, who's just full in gear of, the autumn season.
Yeah, Peyton,
even though it's not here yet, I know.
We know. I was about to say, we know you already have your pumpkins out.
Correct,
so.
I do.
Yeah, she's early and everything. Okay, Peyton, thanks so much.